Okay, I think we are back. Yes, Derek's on his way back. Good. And we got a piece of Elizabeth Brown's diary.
During my research on the history of this orphanage, I visited the place several times to experience firsthand the dark atmosphere that surrounds this building. What happened here? Why can't the tormented souls find peace? And why are they doomed to stay here forever? The cold walls seemed to literally be screaming at me. Something terrible must have happened here, and I had to find out what it was. I discovered the derelict cemetery by chance. It's located in a small clearing of the nearby forest with the mausoleum of Sister Brown in its center. Sister Brown was a nun who ran the orphanage until she was replaced by a certain Father John. The door to the mausoleum was open. My breath burned cold in my lungs as I entered the gloomy building. The pungent smell of feces and decay hit me as I descended the steps and approached the coffin. The floor was covered with the carcasses of birds and rodents, and I had to gather all my courage not to run away in a panic. My heart was beating up to my neck, and I had a cold sweat on my forehead. Although I already traveled to so many dark places and experienced terrible things, this place was different. It possessed the aura of pure evil. A shudder seized me and I almost vomited. This place was unlike anything I had experienced or seen before. Every part of my body wanted to run away, but an uncanny power seemed to make me stay. And so, I stood before the open coffin of Sister Brown and looked at her decomposed bones. Then I saw it, wrapped in dust and cobwebs. The diary. Her bony hands were holding on to it, but I wanted it. I had to have it. And so, my dear readers, today, I am able to present to you a part of these notes.
And the next one. Alright, let's see what Derek has to say. He's on his way back. Are you in the dining hall now? Just got there. Finally, I've got company. I'll be there in a minute. Leon, what about you? I'll be there in a sec too. At least I hope so. I'm feeling like I'm walking around in circles. It's your own fault. You desperately wanted to go exploring. I'll collect some leaves on the way and pay Carrot another visit. Great, the rabbit gets fed while we're going hungry. I know. Hopefully Ina and Samuel will show up soon. I'm starving. This is gonna be gross, I think. Kind of cute. I know I've been hard on rats in the past, but that one was kind of cute. Cute. You, Micah. I'm just kidding. Camera in the hallway just turned on, but it was only a rat. We'll get to see a few more of these critters, that's for sure. We don't want any rats. Yes, I'm afraid so. I clearly prefer Carrot. Lol, do you remember our trip to Canada? I do, Leon. No, I don't. Tell me, please, while you're getting around a bit, did you meet any rats? Tell me, please. I tried to forget about it. It was like this. Tammy was hungry during the night. Well, she's pretty much always my God, they're so pretty much always hungry. All of us were already sleeping. Stop it, Leon. She decided to have a sandwich. but she was too lazy to crawl out of her sleeping bag and put the rest of the sandwich back into the cooler. It was so funny. Come on, it's so embarrassing, Leon. So she just put the other half on her nightstand. Nightstand, oh, I can see where this is going. Not a good idea. I can see where this is going. And guess what? First thing Tammy saw when she opened her eyes in the morning was 4 rats feasting on the sandwich. Yep, I've never seen anyone jump out of their sleeping bag so fast. You're so mean. God, they have a perfect sticker for everything. Here's what happened. Oh, oh man, so embarrassing. Tammy jumped up, took off running, and tripped over her own sleeping bag. And face planted on the floor. Totally wiped out. I almost died. Since then, I no longer leave anything edible lying around. Now you all had your bit of fun. Jarek, what's up? Where are you? On my way. Still need a bit of time, though. The cemetery is off the beaten track. I need to talk to you guys later, by the way. Talk about what? Who are you writing, Leon? Uh-oh, if Jarek wants to talk, it usually doesn't mean anything good. We'll talk later in the dining hall, okay? Can't wait. This freaking fog. So, you got something for me? Yep. Found the diary. An audio file. Interesting. I'll listen to it and get back to you. This is Mika. The story about that grave is pretty out there. The whole trip in general is so exciting. First, I get to meet you, then this cool scavenger hunt that actually leads us to this old mausoleum, and I'm sure something must be there. Why else would it have been written on this wall? Jarek must have missed something. Jarek wasn't being completely honest with you. That's possible. Maybe you'll find something tomorrow, or for sure. That's possible. Don't get too excited, Indigo. I didn't think I was. I must admit it, though. I'm always amazed Jarek isn't scared at all. I would never dare to go there alone. Cemeteries are such strange places anyway, don't you think? Strange, yeah, totally. What do you mean? Strange? On the one hand, so sad, so gloomy. On the other hand, they're so peaceful. I don't know, there's just so much death and yet so much hope. You know what I mean? I'm not so sure. Cemeteries give me the creeps. Yes, they are really special places. Yes, they're special places. My brother thinks cemeteries are terrible. It's hard to describe. Somehow I feel connected to these places since. Oh my god, why am I telling you all this? Because, Micah, we're going to be best friends. Obviously. Since your parents have passed, it's okay. Nicholas told me about your parents. Oh, you've been texting again? Yeah. Yeah, we have. We like each other. It was very tough for us. Is that why you became a ghost hunter? I'm so sorry for you guys. I can't imagine. I guess I'll try that one because I want to do the premium one, but I don't want to say that in response to that. I've honestly never really thought about it. It's just a thought. After all, you said you were more the anxious type. Sorry, I don't mean to make you uncomfortable. Sorry, I don't mean to make you uncomfortable. I just wanted to choose a premium option. No, it's all good. I've just never looked at it from that angle before. I think Nicholas said something like that, didn't he? I guess there's some truth to it. These old walls have something morbid about them, the steady decay. It's just like life. With the day of our birth, the decay begins, slowly but unstoppable, and it leads inevitably to death. Some go sooner, some later. It's like buildings like these. They're built, they're full of life for a while, shelter, refuge, home, and at some point their time has come. It's a good comparison. All things come to an end, that's pretty deep. It's a good comparison. You think my fascination with these ruins has anything to do with the death of my parents? I really can't answer that. I mean, I'm a realist. I don't believe in ghosts or that kind of thing. But when I think about it, secretly I've got hope that maybe someday I'll get a sign. Something that gives me hope there's something after death. Which gives me hope my parents are still out there somewhere. I miss them a lot, Indigo. Oh, Micah. That must be terrible. I bet you do. That must be terrible. Yeah, and now you can probably imagine why Ina's video upset me so much. She knows exactly how hard all this is for me, and then she sends a video like that. What if the video didn't really come from her? Clearly that went too far. Do you really think she did that? What if the video really didn't come from her? Who else was it then? The two of them are often messing with us, but that went way too far. Wasn't she supposed to text him and say that she didn't do it? And then she denies it. You really think she's lying? I really wanted to comfort Micah more and be better friends. But now we're talking about other stuff. Do you have better explanation? I'm so mad. Understandable. I would be too. Would she be that cynical though? Would she be that cynical though? I don't know. Ina's actually pretty cool. And their pranks are mostly harmless. No idea what she was thinking. Anyway, what did Nicholas want this time? And why did he tell you about our parents in the first place? I think that slipped out. Like I said, he's worried. He still can't reach you. I think that slipped out. Slipped out, huh? Anyway, he seems to like you. Winky face. Nonsense, we hardly know each other. You think so? What gives you that idea? You think so? It's pretty obvious to me. Normally, he doesn't talk about this with strangers at all, but he opened up to you. You opened up to me too, though, Micah. That's why I'm sure he likes you. Otherwise, he would never have told you about our parents, Indigo. Winky face. Gotcha, winky face. I gotta admit, I kind of like him too. You're really seeing ghosts now. I'm afraid I'll have to disappoint him. I'm going with flirty. Oh, good. He liked that. I thought I'd be surprised if he didn't. Because he was made for you in this game. He's made for you to flirt with. LOL. Good old Mr. Fawn's exaggerated big time. Dead birds, an open grave. The remains of Sister Brown. No wonder his books are selling like hotcakes. Anyway, he does seem to have the diary. There were more files in the folder. I'd love to know what happens next in the recording. There were more files in the folder. Yes, it looks like these are all voice memos for his manuscript. We'll have to follow up on that, Indigo. Fawn seems to have found out quite a bit about this orphanage. Yes, I can't wait to find out what happens next. Totally, we gotta tell the others. Totally. And back to hacking.